Hi. So, I have a feeling that I forgot to make a video, idea again, but thankfully I remembered this time. So, this video is going to be about Winko. Now, I don't know if you heard of him, but he's basically this, YouTuber who makes horror movies, mostly on The Sims 2. He talks about things in his life or videos or stuff that he reacts to, stuff that he's seen. And I remember it was during 2021, I think. Yeah, it was during 2021. It was in May, and there was going to be a full moon and lunar eclipse. Now, of course, on my YouTube channel, I read my Wattpad story of my ex Wattpad story of the werewolf next door, involving Winko, of course, and the full moon and lunar eclipse in the stories was also in 2021 on the same day, May 6, 26, which was 4 days before someone's birthday. So I thought of like weeks or probably months ago that I wanted to extend the story and probably make a sequel involving Joe's twin brother Crystal, and a gender-bend remake having his. Will my dog shut up? Sorry. I'm just gonna be honest that I just don't like dogs. I somewhat hate them because the neighborhood that I live with my dad is filled with dogs. Like, I wouldn't want a story from a website come to life. That mystery dog story where the part where someone's daughter gets kidnapped by a strange crazy man who just kidnaps so many dogs and had a bunch of dogs during his time when he had a child, and let's just say he kills the dogs. He removes their insides, and he takes a hose, turns it on, and their insides are literally everywhere in the house where he has all the dogs laying around. And I just find it so horrifying, but I feel like I just now want it to become real. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just don't like dogs. I already have so many dogs in my life. Two at my nana's, 2 at my dad's, and 3 at my mom's. 3. Not 2, not 1, but 3. But anyways, back to this. So, my story is somewhat, the chapters are short, and I actually want to extend it. I actually made a short story version of it to actually make a video reading the lines, to make it seem like Joe Winko's stories about, well, short stories that he reads, especially involving himself. But that never happened. So I was thinking about maybe extending the story, about doing like something else with it, making a sequel and gender-bend remake. I was trying to say a gender-bend remake with his female counterpart Johanna and my counterpart Giovanna. Now, I feel like I just need to say this. I just need to say this. Something just keeps on coming back, and I just feel like I just need to say it. So, people make fun of me or say mean comments to me saying that I sound like a girl and that I'm probably a girl in real life. But I'm not. Especially due to my name. Obviously, being a. My name is Giovanni, and Giovanni is clearly a guy's name. It's it's an Italian name, for starters. And I, in real life, is I am in fact a boy. And the craziest thing is that my mom and Nana they are barking like crazy. Anyways, so the craziest thing is that my mom and Nana actually wanted a girl, or thought of my mom having a girl, a daughter, but she had me. And the thing is, my Nana told me about my mom's childhood and teenagehood. She ended up doing drugs, and my mom got pregnant when she was a teenager, and she gave up the baby for adoption before she had me. So, it was interesting to hear about that from my Nana. But then again, I do understand why my Nana had a rough relationship with my mom. And sometimes my mom. A week ago, no, probably 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, but my mom reached out to me saying if I want to come to her house, since her husband, my stepfather Joe, is not home. But and she told me to think about it, but I didn't want to respond because, especially when my dad was talking about it, I was like, no, just no, I can't, because I really didn't want to. I didn't know if I would feel like going there, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like my mom is much calmer now. She's not as moody or bitchy, but I just can't. I love my mom, but I I feel like I just can't live with her anymore. I'm sorry. Anyways, back to Joseph. So Joe Winko. I know that he's gay. He's obviously older than me. I'm like 20 and he's like he was, what I can remember, he was probably born in the 90s. Late 90s, I think. I don't know. Actually, wait. He said in his first horror movie, Michael Myers, that he made his first horror movie when he was 6 years old in 2004, or no, definitely 6, or I can't remember. My God. But all I can say is that Joe Winko's older than me. I know that he's gay and a twink. I can't believe I'm saying that word, but I just find it hilarious that um that some gay men are being called twinks. And I just feel like that word just reminds me of that like Hostess treats Twinkies. Imagine that. But anyways, so I watched a video about Joe Winko being attracted to men who are bald, much older than he is. He likes guys that are older 18. That's what he's looking for. Who are older than 18 or probably older, which is fine. Totally fine. I mean, I understand. But I would not want to fall in love with a boy or a girl. Instead, I'm asexual, even though I'm straight. Or maybe, no, straight. Straight, but asexual or antisexual. I don't have romantic feelings for anyone, or I would never want to be in love with anyone or kiss someone. And let me just tell you this. There was one moment when my Nana was living in a community park after moving out of the last one, when her new house was going to be built. A guy, an old man, started yelling at me because I wasn't supposed to be there. I was confused because I usually take walks there when I felt like it. I was offended, but then he apologized and said maybe we can be friends, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. And he left, and I never saw him again, probably. But as I was thinking about it, you know what? Since multiple people are friends with older people, men and women, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm totally fine with being friends with someone who's older. Like, someone by the name of Justin. I mean, he's a YouTuber, a gaming YouTuber who's gotten downhill, in my honest opinions. He's catering to kids even though he's not part of that generation. He's a grown 46-year-old man, and he has to know that he's an adult like almost everyone else. He can't just pretend and be a kid-friendly crybaby. I mean, call me crazy, but I just feel like he just needs to go back to his old self because the content he has on his channel now is just crap. It's boring, it's a waste, it's crazy, stupid, weird. I hate it. And I just feel like he's wasting his time. He's become a jerk a few times, and I was hurt by what he was doing or what he was saying. And I just feel like the moment I meet him in person and confront him about his behavior, I would just want to just slap him, punch him for not being respectful for anyone, for being so careless, for being selfish, for being ugly on the inside. Sorry. But I was saying about Joe Winko, I feel like maybe I would find him the perfect guy. Someone who's bald, has a beard, someone who's older, who's gay, obviously, and as I was saying, someone who's bald, has a beard, older, gay, probably having a dad bod. But that's Joe Winko's opinions, not mine, and I'm okay with it. But he told me that he doesn't care about how they look, and that's fine, but I would still want to find him the perfect guy. I don't care, as long as I make him happy, even if he doesn't care himself. Okay, that's nice. Great. Beautiful.